Well, good afternoon, my sisters and my brothers. Welcome to another Wednesday Wisdom Poetry. I am poet Sharaledon Brave, and I'm so glad to have you here with me. I do have a couple of housekeeping items I'd like to go over now instead of at the end. And first and foremost, I am expecting a package, and I do not know when that package is going to come. I had hoped that it would be here earlier, but at last it is not. So I'm hoping that it does not come right in the middle of my broadcast. But lo and behold, I will not rush the broadcast. He or she would probably just have to come and join us and leave the package. All right. So thank you so much for that. And I want to also go ahead and make a correction from last week's broadcast. I had mentioned that I had done a Zoom presentation with Hillside International Truth Center with Dr. Barbara King. They're celebrating 49 years, and I just actually did a terrible job with the name, but it is Hillside International Truth Center. And many blessings and love over to Dr. Barbara King and her congregation over at Hillside. All right. And then I'll have a few other announcements on the other side. But let's go ahead and get started. I do have a one four-liner for you and one longer piece. So let's go ahead and get started with the four-liner. The four-liner is entitled Rise. You can rise above any limits you accept. Get rid of the negative self-talk you have groomed and kept. Again, you can rise above any limits you set. Let me try that again. You can rise above any limits you accept. Get rid of the negative self-talk you have groomed and kept. Rise. So the next piece is entitled Inspired. And that's exactly what it was. It was inspired. And I will share with you all that now that I've actually gone through what will I tell my children, my first book, and pretty much have done everything on the manuscript of Love Notes. So I'm at a place now that I just actually have to go into meditation on Wednesday mornings and just wait to see what Spirit gives to me to share with you. So today is entitled Inspired. Here we are. I'm inspired to write. I'm inspired to sing. I'm inspired to create art out of anything. I'm inspired to celebrate the life that I create. Heaven is at hand and I will not wait. I'm inspired to love when love seems elusive, whether I'm loving me single or loving us exclusive. I'm inspired to grow. I'm inspired to lead. I'm inspired to follow greatness in order to succeed. I'm inspired to hold on. I'm inspired to transcend. I'm inspired to create, for creativity has no end. Inspired. Thank you for sharing this time with me. As always, the pieces are actually already posted, so as soon as you get off this live broadcast, you'll be able to actually see them typed out. And I also want to share a few other notes. I mentioned on last week that Kenneth Hammond and I will start a new platform called Cafe Chat. It is a brainchild of Kenneth's, and it's the last Monday of the next 3 months. And I'm sure we will be continuing, but so that's October the 26th, November the 30th, and December the 28th that we have slated at this moment from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. And again, that's the last Monday of those 3 months. I just wanted to remind, especially my voters in Georgia, that early voting starts for us, October the 12th, which is this coming Monday. So I hope to see you there. I hope to beat you there. And also, I wanted to send a shout out and a special thank you to a Facebook friend of mine, Patrick Henderson. On last week, Patrick had, I still don't know how he did it. Patrick had over 250 people to join Poets Post he invited them to join, and they did. And so, I text Patrick like, "Is this real?" He said, "Yeah, it is." So we've got another over 250 plus new individuals at Poets Post, and some of you may know that Poets Post is it's a greeting place. It's a Facebook group where poets and those who love poetry just come to interact. And I started it many years ago, and a home folk of mine, Hetty Simmons, is actually one of the administrators, and another cousin of mine, Alexander Brave, is actually one of the moderators. And so I ask that you please get on, share your poetry, share your love, and just enjoy one another through poetry. So that's pretty much what I have today. I'm going to say a few hello. I see Kathy there. I see Anthony. Anthony, thank you so much. Hetty, I see you there, just mentioned you. So I'm just in a fabulous place to be today, always waiting to spend this time with you. And it was funny because I was at work on last evening, and I was just wanting the night to go by so quickly so that I could spend this time with you. And I had to keep reminding myself of my grandfather used to always say about rushing time is rushing your life. And so I try to be mindful of that, but just to be able to spend this time with you means a lot to me, as I hope it means a lot to you. So let's see what next week brings as far as what Spirit will impart in me so that I can deliver to you. I am Sharaledon Brave. I love this part. You know I do. I love you. There's nothing that you can do about it. You can try. The universe will not support you in that. And I'm always praying to be a little bit stronger than you in that way. All right. So thank you so much. I will see you on next week. I think that is pretty much all that I have. But please remember to be safe. Please remember to get yourself prepared to vote, whether you do it early voting or whether you do it by ballot by mail, which I actually did get the ballot. And interesting, now I gotta go. I gotta have my moment. So here's my moment. And of course, here in Georgia, the application for the ballot was postage paid, but the ballot itself. Make sure you put enough stamps on it because it is not postage paid. You will have to put postage on it. And the other thing I wanted to mention about the ballots here, you remember probably your SAT or any other standardized test, or even the Scantrons from school back in the day. You have to totally bubble in the circle of your choice, the candidate of your choice, their circle. Because if you do not, if it's a check or an X, or anything short of a total bubble, it will be rejected. So keep those things in mind. You know what you're dealing with. I know what you're dealing with, so let's show up accordingly. All right? So, again, I'm Sharaledon Brave. I look forward to seeing you on next week. All right? Take care, and we'll see you then. Bye now.